Yo, yo, yo. It's me. Your boy, Marky Mark Thorough. Oh, good lord. It's always something. Da-dee-dee, da-dee-da. Oh, hey, Mister. How are you? Da-da-da. Just getting set up. I literally just came on 1 minute. Oh, boy. I'm stuffed. Whew. I hate eating late, but oh well. I had no choice, really. I had no choice. Fantabulous. That sounds good. Me, I'm good. I'm just tired of let me see, what am I tired of? I'm tired of not having enough time in a day. I'll put it that way. Today went by so fast. I got everything I needed to get done, but it was just one of these. It was just weird lately. The energy's been weird, crazy, and not in a bad way, but like in a weird way, in a weird good way. I'll put it to you that way. It's like a weird good way. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just been a weird good way, a weird good vibe. Like it just doesn't make any sense why things are happening, but I'm not gonna fight it because it's pretty good. But yeah, otherwise that is okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm actually enjoying the last 2 days, doing different things, trying to get other things ready. I had to say no to doing certain jobs and then yes to doing others. I wanted to get so much else done, but it just didn't work out that way. I have a saying that I always heard from back in the day. It's called "You plan and God laughs." So I planned to do a lot of things today, but it didn't go that way. I ended up doing a lot of other things that I wasn't expecting to do, like I did yesterday. And today was pretty much the same thing. I try to. I mean, I'm focusing on doing what I want to do, but what I want to do doesn't happen. But what happens is, pretty much what God says no, no. God's been telling me no, no for a while now. He's like, look, I don't care what you want to do. You're not doing that. You're doing something totally different. It's kind of but weird, but good weird. Things that I wasn't expecting to do, I do. Things that I want to do, I don't do. And it's like, when am I going to be able to do the things that I want to do? And God's like, no, bruh, it's not going to happen. So this morning, I had to take my dad's glasses to get new lenses, stronger lenses for him because they finally came in. So I told my dad, look, I don't want you to drive to the city. I'll come get your glasses and I'll go to the city on the bike. It's a lot faster and I'll drop your glasses off and I'll pick them up. I said, but they're gonna call you because they got your number. So when they're ready, just call me and I'll go pick it up. So I get down there at like just after 9:30, and the I dropped off the glasses And they said, okay, we'll call your dad when it's ready. I said, all right, cool. Hey, Dan, how you doing? So around 4:30, no one's called yet. My dad calls me. He goes, hey, call those people and see if they got my damn glasses ready. So I called down there, and the person said, well, we have bad news. I said, oh, great. That's exactly what I want to hear. And the guy had a little chuckle. I'm like, I'm glad you think it's fucking funny. So he says, well, the lenses for your dad's glasses, the lab made a mistake and gave us two different types. So one fits and the other one doesn't. And the first thing I said to myself was retrograde. I was like, yep, I knew this is gonna fucking happen. It's too good to be true for shit to be going right. So the person, the people said, look, you can come collect your dad's glasses so he can use them, but it's gonna take at least another 3 weeks to a month before the new ones come in because the people fucked up. And I was like, oh, great. This is wonderful news. So then I called my dad and I told him what happened. He goes, you know what? I've always hated that place. That place is a fucking joke. And sometimes I wish I would have never fucked with the glasses, just leave it alone and just use them the way I am and say the hell with it. Well, I said, Dad, that's what happens when you got a bunch of incompetent fucking idiots doing things and you end up spending a whole pile of money for nothing. And that's why these glasses I have on, I've had for 5 years, and I'm not getting no other tests. I can see with them, so I'm fine. So what the fuck would I do? Why would I get no more glasses if I am already fine? That's what they want. They want you to go get your eyes tested, and they say, "Oh yeah, you need a bigger thing or whatever." Blah blah blah. I ain't doing none of this such. I can see with these glasses. I can read everything in this chat. I'm fine. I don't need no new glasses or no upgrade. You ain't fucking my eyes up. Hell no. That's what's wrong with everybody. I told my dad, don't go get another pair. Don't go get more. Like, oh well, this and that. I'm like, okay. You keep thinking that these people are helping you, just making you worse. 2 years from now, you're gonna need another damn pair, more lenses, because they're gonna fuck you over. That's what these people do. People never listen to me, but whatever. You do whatever you want, then. Fuck. I'm sick and tired of telling everybody what to do. They screwed up your blood work today. See, the retrograde is in full effect. And so anyway, I went to the city on the bike again, got the glasses. I waited for like 20 minutes, got the glasses, took them to my dad, came back home to meet my friend, and we guys were DJing for a little bit today again. And then Instagram shut his account down and said that he needs 1,000 subscribers in order to 1,000 followers in order to keep the stream going. And yesterday they made an exception for the last time. He's got like maybe 400 followers. So he was so pissed because he tried to go live today again. And I was going to send the link to everybody and it didn't happen. So then he started a Twitch account, and the Twitch account is new. So he had to transfer everybody over there, tell everybody come over there. So a few people came over there, and then we played for like maybe an hour, and then that was it. And then I went live on TikTok for maybe 10 minutes to see if anybody came in there. And my friend Paris showed up, said that everything sounded good. So I told him, I said, we got to go on TikTok, man, because you can do whatever you want over there. They don't, really, well, not anything you want, but you can play music over there freely and they ain't worried about you. Just as long as you don't act up, which we don't. So I said, you should create a TikTok account and we can go on there and, hold it down. So anyway, we're supposed to do like a live together on Friday, and his brother's supposed to come over because his birthday is on Thursday. So I said, look, come over Friday and we guys will see if we can do it all over again. Yeah, Dan, that's how it goes. I feel the same way sometimes. Well, that's good. But there's always something, you know. But trying not to let it bother you and trying not to let it get to you. It was like today we were up in the games room and we had everything ready to go, and then it wouldn't stream on Instagram. It was giving us a hard time. Then we ended up just streaming on Twitch and hanging out for a while. And I was like, this is some bullshit. Always something, man. But it's the retrograde, so it's life. Hey Teresa, you say you just wanted to stop by and say hi. I had to take my son to the hospital today for his surgery and just got back to the client's house to spend the night. Oh no, is he okay? I'm sorry you didn't sleep last night. I was looking for you and Starlight today. Because Starlight said you guys were supposed to go live today, but I didn't see it. So I was like, oh, something must have happened. But it's the retrograde. It's been fucking around all week. It's been crazy. But hopefully your son's okay. There's always something. I tried charging my phone today upstairs and it wouldn't work, but here it charges so fast. It's so weird. He had a hernia. Yeah, hernia is annoying. My dad's had that surgery before too. Apparently, it's quick and easy. Oh shit, he's still there. That's not that bad. At least he's okay. At least it's nothing, death defying. So that's good. Yeah, at least he's all right. At least you're okay. So that's a plus. Now his dad can be with him. So that's good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. At least it gives you a break now. Now you can go and get some rest. I slept pretty good last night, but I dreamt a lot. I dreamt like all night, and I can't even remember any of the dreams. I really don't. It was so weird because I went to sleep last night. I've been going to sleep like earlier than usual, and I'm live earlier than usual, so it's nice. So I get to go to bed like midnight. So I woke up like 7 o'clock this morning, and I slept through the night. I didn't even get up at all, which is a miracle. And when I got up, I tried to doze back off again, and I wouldn't. And I was like, "Oh wow, I'm up, I'm up. I might as well just get going." Oh right, you said you're at the place, yeah. So that's good. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest. I tried to think about it earlier. I said, "What the hell did I dream about again?" But I just can't remember, to be honest. No, I wish I did, but unfortunately, I don't. I don't really have sexual dreams, and if I do, I can't see the person's face. I'll be banging women in my dreams and doing doggy style, and I'll be asking them to look back at me and so I can see their face, and all I see is their head and their hair. I never see the person that I'm having sex with in my dream. It's annoying. I'm like, damn, who's this hoe? I don't even know who she is. But it doesn't happen very often though. And usually, like, I don't really have sexual dreams. I just have dreams of me like hugging somebody or kissing somebody or Yeah, I wasn't pulling her hair. No, she didn't ask me to, so I didn't do it. Shit. But yeah, I remember the last sexual dream I had. I was in like a warehouse and it had like a green fence and it had some boxes and we were like we had half of our clothes off and I remember like I was like doing doggy style and then I could see her hair and I was asking her I was like hey who are you? I'm just going right ahead and doing what I'm doing. Next thing you know, I ain't seeing nothing. I ain't seeing no face, no nothing. I didn't even know where the hell it was. Looked like a warehouse of a bunch of boxes, but I don't know where that was. But anyway, that's where I last had sex in my dreams. I don't know. My dreams are whack as hell. They don't mean nothing to me. They're just dumb as shit. I couldn't tell you, but most of my dreams I'm driving. I'm driving a truck, a car, my old car. I haven't drove my new car in my dreams yet, but I'm usually driving like a truck or something. Cause I used to drive trucks back in the day, and I just have dreams that I'm driving. I'm on the road. Then I'll have dreams that like I'm talking to people and just in wherever, just random people. I don't even know who they are. Yeah, I don't remember any of mine either. Just very seldom I remember something, but my dreams are kind of weird. They don't mean anything to me. It's not like I'm like, oh shit, I dreamt of that. Like, you know, I wouldn't be banging no chick in no warehouse. Like, I'll be scared to do that. Cameras everywhere. But yeah, I just don't remember my dreams too much. But I tried to remember when I got up. I was like, but then I think my memory gets erased from like remembering my dreams. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. But my dreams, I still remember some of the dreams that I have, but they're more like I remembered my DJ dreams when I was in the army, when I was in school. A lot of my past friends that I don't speak to anymore, I speak to them in my dreams. Um, you know, I just don't remember too much of. They have to be like super vivid or super meaningful for me to really understand the dreams. But shit, I don't really remember too many. I don't remember every day's dreams. Put it that way. But I do remember some. What I do, what does happen is even though I don't dream, I mean, even though I don't remember my dreams, I have like I met this person about a couple months ago on here, right? And I remember talking to her for a while on here. Never knew what they looked like, and then I saw them one day on their channel, and ever since I saw that person, I think about like I get visions about that person, and I haven't seen that person for like a month, maybe two, maybe a month and a half. I haven't seen them in here, and they haven't been live either. And I'm like, why do I think about this person all the time? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Maybe the person's thinking about me, or maybe like I'm supposed to know something about that person, or maybe that person's trying to get a hold of me and I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I'm like, why the fuck would I think about this person, or why all of a sudden I randomly think about him? Because ever since I saw him, I'm like, okay, and I'm cool. I didn't really care. Like, I was like, oh hey, how you doing? I don't really know them personally, but I met them a couple months ago, and then I saw them, and then that was it. Um, I mean, I don't really know them like that. You know, I only met him like a little while. I mean, we talked some shit in here a couple times, but that was about it. But I haven't seen the person ever since. You know, I don't know. Maybe they have a small crush on me. I guess I don't know. I mean, they're a good-looking person. Yeah, you know. Yeah, maybe we are. I guess. Yeah, I've only seen him once. I've only seen him once. Had maybe had a brief conversation, and that's it. Otherwise, that I haven't seen him ever since, and don't know. I just randomly think about him every now and then. I guess because they must be thinking about me, or there's some connection spiritually somewhere. I don't know. Hey Ash, how you doing? How you been? So it's weird that every now and then I think about that person, and I don't even know him personally, but it happens sometimes. You see somebody, and then because she looks familiar to me. She looks like somebody that I know. And then when I saw her for the first time on her live, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I got a face to the actual name, and then that was it. I have no idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have one. It's full of duct tape though, but it's okay. It's still running. It's still beating. My heart only beats for God and for the people who love me, and I love them. That's it. Teresa be always trying to do some shit. She be always trying to make some. Everybody always think that I'm in love with somebody. All I'm saying is there's like I have a connection with this person, I guess, but I don't really know them like that. But I just think about them because I guess they must be thinking about me. I guess I don't know. It's weird how you see somebody and you're like, oh okay, whatever, and then about a month later I'm like, oh shit, who don't come in here no more? That person don't come in here no more. Yeah, I know I'm gonna tease him too. I don't care. You could tease me all day. I don't mind. I never take offense to anybody teasing me. Yeah, everybody teasing me, so that's cool. I'm not offended whatsoever. Trust me, I love it. Uh, yeah, I'm doing good, Ashley. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? You been okay? Good, Ashley. Yeah, exactly. Right. I wish everybody would know that. That's what it means. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because I'm like, you know, I'll the other day I went to my bed. I went to do my prayer, and then I just laid there in bed, and I say, why the hell am I thinking about this person? Like, why they must be thinking about me or something, or maybe like I don't know why. Maybe because the person hasn't been around, so like but I don't really know this person like that. So whatever. We haven't talked outside of here. Well, that's the thing. I don't know her information. I just know she has she. I just saw her on our channel one time, but she ain't been on there ever since. Maybe she's busy, or maybe she's just chilling out with her man or something. I don't know. I don't really know her. I don't know her like that. It's just I randomly think about her from time to time, and I don't know why. It's not like we're like best buddies or something. But it's weird. Maybe spirit's trying to maybe spirit's saying, hey, she's coming your way. She needs you for a reading, or she may want to talk to you or something like that. I have no idea. Usually that shit happens. It happens with me the other day with the DJ shit. I was like, I don't want to do no DJ, and next thing you know, 2 days later, bang. Hey Maria, how you doing, darling? Fiona, you said I've had that experience where the person I've met looks familiar. Maybe I knew them in another life or something. Yeah, it was kind of like that, Fiona. I would say it was like that because she looks familiar to me. It's like I almost know her from somewhere. And when I like connected with her briefly, I was like, it was weird because I'm like, fuck, you look so familiar, you know? But I don't know you, but you look like, people look like people, right? And that was it. I spoke to her probably for like maybe 10 minutes. That's it. Nothing more. But anyway, yeah. It's things like that, it's weird, it's weird, very weird. A lot of things that I think about or I say happens like a couple days later now, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm not gonna say shit. No, just because I'm talking about this person again, I'm showing up tonight or tomorrow. You watch. I swear. It's been happening a lot lately. And then Marley sent me this video of this guy talking about how, God puts things in your life and takes things out of your life and how God works with us and stuff. And this guy was talking about certain things and something he said hit with me instantly. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy how that person said that shit. So it's not just us. Like sometimes we think it's only us that experience certain things, but it's not. A lot of the chosen ones in this world, and when I mean chosen ones, I mean people who actually love and care about God and love themselves enough to know that God's got their back and there's nothing that anybody can really do to you if you have God in your heart, right? And that's what I preach every day. So there's a lot of people who are being chosen to do God's work, and there's a lot of people who are going to try to take that away from us, you know? And taking that away there, and this person said that God's going to put these people in front of you because it's a test to see if you really give a shit. It's a test to see if like you can handle the evil, like how God had to handle the devil, and still does. So it's never going to be perfect, like I always say. But when people come into your life, you like he was saying that you just gotta understand that these people are there, but you don't have to give them any attention if you don't want to. And when you just don't say nothing at all, then that's their answer. Like I always say, no answer is your answer. Yeah, if you ain't getting nothing, then there is nothing. Yeah, Marley sent me this cool video of this guy, and I subscribed to him one time because he hit me one time. What he said to me, what he said to me, what he said in the video hit me hard and made me realize that what I say and what I feel and what I do is exactly what this guy says. It's happening to people like who believe in God and know that these are all the things that's gonna happen. Maria, I got your donation. Thanks. And Ashley, I got your donation too. Thank you. All right, pain in the ass. Tell me what you want now. Listen, I already told you what his you said, you saw him today? You said also if you can his thoughts after our date today. So you saw him today. So if you saw him today, why you didn't say, Walton, the fuck? You want me to go on the damn date with you and talk to him? You want me to catch a fucking plane and go on a date with you? And I'm gonna say, yo, what's up, Walter? What's up, Walter? What's up, bro? He's gonna be like, Maria, who the fuck is this guy? I'll be like, look, bro, I mean no harm at all. I just wanted to come on this date, right? And I'm Maria's brother from another mother. And I came to tell you that, don't fuck around with Maria, right? Just tell Maria everything you need to know, and she's going to tell you everything she needs to tell you. I'm not coming back here no more, and I don't want to hear it no more. You understand, Walter? He'll be looking at me like, the fuck this guy talking about? Right. Listen to me, Walter. put the D on her and put her to sleep. So that way, when I go live, she's already asleep. Okay, Walter, give her that D all damn day. Okay, every date you have with her, fuck that lunch. Don't worry about dinner. Don't worry about just put the D on her for a good 20 minutes and put her ass to sleep. So that way she don't ask me no fucking questions for like a whole week. You got that, bro? All right, bro. I got you. Peace. Nice meeting you, bro. Oh God. I know I'm already teasing you, Maria. You know I love you, Maria. I like teasing you. I don't mean anything bad. I just like talking shit. Oh, good Lord. Jesus, please help me. Please help me today. Well, he feels like he doesn't want any conflict with you. He feels like you might have difficulty in understanding where he's coming from, what he says. Sometimes he feels like, a little a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But he feels like sometimes you do overthink and you feel like pressured to be with him all the time or you want to be with him all the time. And he doesn't want you to feel like he doesn't appreciate you. Like he still thinks that, even though you tell him you love him and all that, he still thinks that because he's not consistent with you all the time, that it makes you feel like you want to change or something bad's happening. Like he doesn't want you to like turn on him and say, what the fuck's your problem? Or you better pay me attention or else I'm leaving. He doesn't want you to end like the relationship. Like sometimes he thinks that you're not happy with what he does as far as like, connect the connection you have. Hey Lucky, that's a good thing. God said, I'm not giving Lucky no notification because pain in the ass one has to come in here first and then pain in the ass two. So God gave me a 30-minute break. Yeah, because it's Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. Because you came in second, she came in first. So whoever comes in first is the first pain in the ass, and now next will be the second pain in the ass. All right. So I know you said, right? I know you said. I know you said that he wants to see you on Friday. You will see him on Friday. I get that. Yes, you will see him. He's definitely determined to see you again. You might even see him tomorrow or every day of the week. But Friday, you're asking about Friday. He says he wants to see you on Friday. Yes, I see that happening. See you guys having a good time. He might be a little like feeling kind of like weird, or he feels like he's having obstacle. He might tell you about an argument he's having with somebody, like at work or something like that. If there's like a woman at work that he doesn't like, he thinks that this woman like gets drunk or something, or she like comes to work all like, embarrasses herself, and he might tell you about it. But that's about it. But otherwise, that I see Friday being good for you guys. Yeah, he'll be venting about somebody arguing with him. I know, Dan. It's not easy, bro. Ashley, you can go ahead and ask your question. I'll check your PayPal to see if you asked. Hold on a sec. No. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Maria. Nah, I don't really see anything bad. Vessels, Maria. Try not to overthink and understand that it's gonna be okay. The more you stress out, the worse it's gonna be. Join the club, Maria. I mean, Ashley. Join the club, Ashley. We're the aggressive club. My neighbor even said that I was aggressive. People call you aggressive when you tell them the truth. I've always been called aggressive by people. You're so aggressive. Well, it's because I'm direct and I tell you the truth. So what's so aggressive about that? Aggression is when like you're all up in someone's face, like what the fuck? I don't do that shit. The fuck, you know. Well, my advice is, if you personally feel that you have nothing on your conscience concerning Nadia, right? Then that's it. My advice is to not even deal with them again. Because if spirit puts you in that predicament with that person, then that means spirit's trying to get that person out of your energy because you no longer need that person anymore. It's that simple, you know? Let's see how she feels about you. Not like we care, but we'll see. We'll find out. You shouldn't care anyway. We'll check. Well, she feels that you're very discreet, very like, she might be she might feel like she's not safe around you, or she like feels like you're cautious, or she's cautious around you. She might be jealous of you actually. Well, yeah, people do that to me all the time. I love it actually. I think it's kind of cute that they want to do that to me, make me try to feel like a certain way. But I think she's jealous of you deep down inside. I don't know why. Some people don't know why people are jealous of them, but it says here that she could be jealous of you and she's very like, standoffish or emotional. She might feel like a little resistance between you and her. Looks like she's jealous of you though. Maybe you're more accomplished than them, or maybe they feel like because you're that way, they might feel like weird or something. Yeah, I got the Queen of Wands reversed on her energy. So Queen of Wands reversed is a woman who's jealous, deceitful, unstable emotions. They can't take like any criticism. They're like, oh my god, these dumb hoods do, And she's very resistant. Like she don't want to hear nobody else's like way. It's her way or no way. That's the Queen of Wands reversed to me. A jealous person who's unstable emotionally. Ah, because I'll tell you the cards I got, Ashley, right? I got the Nine of Pentacles, which is you. I got the King of Cups reversed, and I got the Queen of Wands reversed. So if you told her about a man, the man's here in the cards. I'm wondering why the man is here, but I didn't mention him because you're talking about him and her, you and her. So if it was about a man, and that man is the King of Cups reversed, very temperamental, somebody who's very like capable of doing dumb shit, could be cheating. Yeah, double dealing, could be dealing with her and someone else. Somebody who's scandalous, tries to ruin people's lives. Sounds about right. So there you go. She probably couldn't handle that. It came up in the cards perfectly. Fuck. I just saw like a little fly come across me. I'm like, where the hell this thing come from? I've been here like all this time. But yeah, that's what I got. Actually, my advice is to just get rid of that energy. Don't even give her your energy. Let her. Sometimes, right? I'll give you advice before I move on. But when you tell somebody how they're being treated by a man or a woman or whatever, right? They they will always think that you are meddling in their life, or they think that you know everything, because they don't want you to tell them that they're dumb for dealing with someone, because that's exactly what a person would think. A person thinks, oh yeah, you're talking about how I get treated by this man. Like, don't tell me what to do, bitch. I do what I want, blah 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 blah, because they know deep down inside they're getting treated like shit, but they're never gonna admit it, because they probably still have feelings for that person, or they might think that you're jealous because that person comes in and out of their lives and you ain't got nobody in your life. Could be that too. Or they could be just jealous that you are so aware of shit that you expose the shit to them, and they might be like, you know what, I can't stand this shit. I don't want nobody telling me about what to do with my life or how I should live. But fuck them. That's what I say. Let her keep getting disrespected. It's not your problem. That's what I would say. I'm sick and tired of telling somebody not to be with somebody. And it's not even my say. You want to ruin your life? Go right ahead. Don't come crying to me. Fuck that. Hey Lisa, I got your donation. Thanks. All right, no problem. That's crazy. That's nuts. Like, why you gotta bring that shit into it? Like, that's just dumb. You can tell that person's dumb by just saying shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So if you blocked on everything, good for you. You took out the trash. That's how you gotta look at it. It's simple. That's what you gotta do. You know? If she says shit like that, you want to be far away from people like that anyway, because that shit's like, you know, beyond stupidity. Like, so fuck them. That's what I say. When I lose a friend or lose somebody that was a friend, I never feel some type of way. I'll probably feel like a type of way maybe about an hour or two, or maybe a day or two, depending on who it is. After that, I'm like, oh well, that's more freedom for me not to deal with a jackass or deal with a fake friend or somebody who decided not to be real no more. You're welcome, Ashley. That's my advice. I would say fuck it. Yeah. Well, that's just it. A lot of people live in fear of the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. And if you tell them the truth, or you just tell them how they should be living their life, or give them a suggestion, or feel like a certain way for them, I'm sure you meant nothing but, you know, like, sympathy, or like just being a friend. And then the person just switches up because they're sick and tired of hearing that, you know, that you actually like want to help them in their life or give them advice or something. It's like a crime. Shit, all they do is talk about regular things in here, and people assign themselves to what I say. And their conscience must be bothering them, I guess. That's why it's not my problem. I find that now and for the past 5 years, a lot of people have been oversensitive. People are too sensitive. They get they get sensitive over the littlest things in life. Somebody's like comment, somebody teasing them, somebody doing something, wearing something, talking to somebody. Too much fucking sensitive shit. Like, get a life, man. Live your life and stop worrying about what people are doing and what people are saying. Who cares if they have an opinion? You give yours too and move on. Or whatever you're talking about, why you gotta make it about you? That's why I don't do all the sign readings anymore, because people would like claim shit. Oh, this is my reading. This ain't your fucking reading. This is a general reading, dumbass. Stop trying to claim shit that you want to claim. Just like how I talk in here about certain things or certain people, like how people do things. People want to assign the comment to them. Mark's talking about me. Shut the fuck up. If I was talking about you, I'd say your damn name. You think I'm scared to say your name, dummy? Everybody gets too sensitive. That's why if you're a sensitive person, you should not be here. Because I might offend you, and you might not even think it's for you, but it's not my problem. You can't handle it? Scroll. Next. That's it. We're all like adults. People shouldn't be getting sensitive no more. Calm down. Fiona, you would think that people actually think that they're talking about them. I was in the room and she did it, so I know it's for me. I know it's for all Aquariuses, but it was for me. Because I'm delusional, because I'm the only one she was talking to, even though it's a collective, but I collected it all for me. People think a collective reading means you collect it and put it in your purse. It was for me. July 22nd was the day that I got the reading. It was a collective reading, but I collected it for myself. Dumbass. I know, right, Dan? I wouldn't even give him a hug. I just call him a fruitcake. I don't even want to touch him. Lucky, what are you going on about here? Fiona, don't talk to this damn woman in here. She says, been praying to the Lord to please don't make it any longer. I thought you wanted long. Long and thin goes well in, short and thick and does the trick. Hold on, but I'm getting weary already. Oh my god. More than anything in my career, I owe it to my mom. I don't want to worry about me. Poor mom, you're all worrying your mom. What's wrong with you, woman? She ain't having a hard time. She just makes her life a hard time. Her name's Lucky. She should feel lucky. See, but she wants to be the Cancerian that she is. You know, she wants to be the Cancerian cusper. Cancers and Leos, they say no, please, you know. Please help me. Okay, Lisa. Oh shit, no wonder. See? What the hell is all these cancers doing in here? Hey Tanya, how you doing? You said, Mark, I don't know if you captured it, but yeah, I said yesterday, but I said I've been browsing Megatron shorts. Megatron, he gets all his lyrics from me. Megatron reminds me of what I would say to people if they approach me. I've seen him. I've seen him plenty of times. I'm a Transformer guy. I love Transformers. So I transform from Marky to an asshole, and then I go back to transforming to good. Then I transform to being sarcastic. Then I transform into other things. So I like Transformers. I'm a Transformer too. I'm a Marky bot. My name is Markytron. Mega Marky. Yeah, damn right, it's all Dan's fault. Dan bring them all here. Damn. No. Dan, it's your fault because you're a Leo, you're next, see? So you bring the people before you to be a pain in my ass. All the damn cancers. Shout out to my French. Her birthday is today too. AA. Love you, AA. Happy birthday. Even though I tell you happy birthday already, but I'll tell you on my live stream too. Lucky you remember AA, right? It's her birthday today too. Same day as yours, 22nd. But why is she not a pain in my ass and you are? All right, Lisa. Hey, Barbie. Barbie just comes right in the chat and says, dang it, Dan. All right, you said, ask if I'm moving because the energy changed on some things. All right, let me check. Oh, your birthday was Friday, Lisa? Happy birthday to you too. Happy belated. Hope you had a good birthday. Good, I'm glad. All right. So, Lisa, what I'm getting is in the next 2 months, it's saying that it's possible to move and to go somewhere really nice, but you might not like it. Like, you might, after you're there, you might not like being there after a while. But it's saying that it's a good possibility and it could be something to do with family. If you want to move next to family, or you want to move in with family, or you want to move in a place where family is so you're closer to them, then I would say yes between now and September. But if you don't want to go, if you find a place you have to move, right? If you find a place to move and it's near family, you might not want to go there because of family. So it's either or. So the cards are telling me wherever you move, it could be family based or a family situation. And if you go there, if you were to move in the next 2 months, after being there, you might not like being there. Well, it might be another choice where you do that and it's gonna suck again. So that makes sense. So if you don't want to do that, then I would say from now until September it ain't gonna work. Because that's the only option that you probably can have. Tanya, you say you're not sleeping with other people's wives? I should hope not. Unless you're having like one of those uh type of parties. You just remember to invite your boy. You know why, Fiona? Because Teresa always talks about green handcuffs, and Dan always thinks about that because that's where his mind is in the gutter. Lisa, I'm still getting that you're not going to move anywhere where you're going to like. So I don't see you moving anytime soon to a place that you're actually going to like. But if you do move anywhere, you might not like the place that you're going to after a while. So it's two situations. You either you're gonna move between now and September, and you're not gonna like it after a while, or you don't move and you just stay where you are because you know where you're going is not gonna be good. So I'm getting for at least the next 2 to 3 months, I don't see you moving to anywhere where it's gonna be worth your while. I know, Dan. It's okay. Mine does too. I just don't admit it. Oh, hey, that's their problem. That's usually what happens, Fiona. No problem, Lisa. I'll wait. I have all night. I'm good. It's okay, Fiona. None of us are perfect. We all have issues. Today I went to my parents' house to deal with my dad's glasses and stuff. So when I went there like just after 8 o'clock this evening to drop off my dad's glasses to him because I picked it up from the eyeglass place. And I said, being that I'm going now to my parents, I'm gonna eat pizza tonight and some chicken wings. So I had half a pizza and about 6 chicken wings. Right, that was my dinner tonight because I couldn't be bothered to make anything, and I didn't feel like eating Chinese today because I didn't feel like driving all the way up there and getting it. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it another day. Anyway, long story short, the lady at the pizza place knows me very well. She's seen me for years. She knows of me. We know each other. And she goes, "Oh, I can't wait to get to my bed." I say, "Yeah, me too." She goes, "And you know what the good thing is? The last 7 years, I ain't shared my bed with no man. And it's so nice going to bed and not having to deal with nobody you don't like in your bed." Hey, Matt, how you doing, bro? And I started laughing. I said, "Oh, so it's been like the same amount of years it's been for me." I said, "It's been that long too." I said, "But you know what? I gotta watch who I share my bed with. They might need some bed mites or some fucking shit in there somewhere." I said, I don't want nobody in my damn bed. And then they're gonna be like, you sleep naked. Oh my god. Too bad. Get over it. Get over it or get on it. Sure, Tanya. I would never call yourself that. You know. We love you. We can't call you that. You can call him that, but you're not. Or you can say you no longer are. Oh hell yeah, they might leave something behind. I don't want that shit. Hell no. Lisa said, "What are you on tonight?" Is that for me? You're asking me what I'm on tonight? Look, a vodka spring water. Mm, I'm drunk tonight. You never know what they're gonna be. They're gonna be leaving in your bed. Shit. All right. So Lisa said, I've been getting like cards on an inheritance. When I do the cards for me, you shouldn't be reading for yourself. It ain't gonna work. It's weird that I would mention family. I don't really have any family left that I like. Well, that's why the cards probably came out. Is it could be, for instance, I'll give you an example, right? So you got the Ten of Pentacles. So the way the cards came out was it could mean that if you're getting inheritance cards, it could mean that, but see, only you would know this, is maybe one of your family members maybe has you in a will or has you to take the house from somebody, or you're going to get a house from one of your family members when they pass away. So it could mean that, if that's the case. Greetings in the name of Gala. So that's why you're probably getting those cards, and probably why I got family card too. Because if you're getting cards like that, but I would always suggest, sometimes, oh, you got the Ten of Pentacles too for yourself, because I got the Ten of Pentacles for you. But the Ten of Pentacles is to do with family, and it's to do with family matters, family situations, inheritances. So it is to do with those things. So maybe somebody is going to pass away in your family and you're going to get something from it. Could be that. That's the only thing I can think of that it'll be. So if you got it and I got it, it's happening for a reason. So those situations could be that. So maybe it's saying the reason why you're not finding a good place to move to, because you might be moving into a home, or getting a home that's being left to you, if that makes sense. So if you feel like you're going to have a home given to you, or a home to go to from a family member, and maybe that's what it is. So only you know the answer to that. You got to analyze all your family and see if it's possible you have, like, an inheritance or something. Well, it's just like me. I didn't know that I was on my auntie and uncle's inheritance. Now that they're gone, I'm getting inheritance money from them, and I didn't know. So you can be in a will and not even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even know. So that could be it. Let me check something, Lisa. Hmm. I don't think it's money. Uh, Ten of Pentacles again. I got Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords. So I asked if you're gonna get money. It said no, but I asked if you're gonna get a house left to you, and it says yes. It's very possible, but it's gonna be a task to get it. So if you have siblings, then you might have to like divide the house between you and siblings or something like that. So that's the thing. It looks like you might be being left a house or a home or something where you can live. But if you're the only child and you gotta ask yourself, I don't want you to put all your personal information out of here. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that, but only you would know that answer. You don't have to put it out here for people to see. But unless you don't give a shit. But if you were to, you're not gonna. I don't see money, but I do see you possibly connected to a house. Like you might be. That's why you're not getting a home or getting a move, because you might be left a home. You might be in a will with you and your siblings, and to get this house, and then you end up taking it, or you end up having it. Or if you're the only child, it could happen. Because nobody really knows if they're in a will unless they're being put in there. Some people find out they're in a will and don't even know it. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't deal with family, then you're not gonna know. But if you feel like that's gonna happen, then I would say it is gonna happen, because the cards say that you might get a house out of this or get a place to live out of it. And you never know. It could be a house where it has multiple homes in it or multiple apartments where you all split it between all of you. I don't know. Could be a lot of things. I'm just assuming. But for you to get that card twice today and you got it for yourself, that's what it could possibly mean. It's like a family home, something that your family leaves to you. But you have to figure that out, through your family. Because both my aunties and uncles, I have a lot of aunties and uncles, and two sets of my auntie and uncles in Canada have me in their will with my other brother and sisters. But we never knew this until recently because they're all dying, right? So there's only one auntie left in Canada that I have, and when she passes away, her house is getting sold, and whatever she has in the bank is going to me, my brother, and my two sisters, and her like maybe two or three nephews or nieces, because she don't want nobody else in there because nobody else gave a shit about her. And right now she can change the will because her husband's dead. So a lot of things can change. A will can change any day. You can change your will as many times you want before you die. So maybe somebody said, Lisa don't really say nothing to me, but I'm leaving her in my will because I don't want her to think that I don't love her. Or my will says it's going to be Lisa and her two sisters, or Lisa and her brother's going to get my house, or just Lisa's going to get my house, not this other one because they're bad, or Lisa's my only one. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to sort that out. Think about that yourself. Well, even if you don't know any family that's leaving you anything, it doesn't mean that there is something. There isn't nothing for you. There could be something for you, but you won't know until they contact you. You see what I mean? So it could be anything. My brother's best friend, when he passed away, my brother thought that he was gonna get all his shit because the man didn't really speak to his son. And then when he died and had the will, my brother was there anxiously waiting for this man. He thought his best friend and pal was gonna give him all his shit. Turns out he didn't give my brother a damn thing and gave everything to his son. Even though he didn't really talk to his son. See? So at the end of the day, family is family. So some people, even if they don't talk to their family, they still want to keep it in their family instead of giving it to their best friend. So my brother was heartbroken because he actually thought he's so greedy that he thought that this guy was going to leave him everything and never told him that he was, but he just assumed and he made an ass out of himself. So there you go. So all that wills and all that shit, I'm going through that shit now with all my cousins and shit. They all fought with each other in the beginning. You don't deserve this, you don't deserve that, you don't get this, you don't get that. I don't give a fuck. I'm just happy to get money that I can use to help my family. That's it. As simple as that. I don't give a fuck. You could have left me nothing. I wouldn't even care. Even if she left me, even if my auntie and uncle left me off the list, I wouldn't wish them no type of way. I don't give a fuck. If nobody leaves me anything in the will, I could care less. I got my own shit. It's that simple. If I die today, everything I have goes to my mom because that's what's on my will. Everything goes to my mother because she's the one who gave birth to me. Fuck everybody else. My mom deserves everything if everything were to happen to me, but obviously God said, no, no, I need to keep you here so you can deal with these pain in the asses. I was chose to deal with pain in the asses for the rest of my life. Yeah, I don't depend on anybody's money. I never have. Hell no. But if you leave me in your inheritance or you want to put me in an inheritance or whatever, I'll be grateful, very grateful to you, and I'll praise you every day. Because it's very nice of you to put my name on that paper. And that's it. Simple as that. I'll be very grateful, but you don't have to. But thank you. It's all good. The day I found out, the day that I got the paperwork from the lawyer saying that I was on that will, because my mom said that we were, but I believe my mom, but it's hard to believe, right? Sometimes. And when I read those papers and I saw my name on there and how much, my auntie and uncle gave to each of us, I actually cried. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, that's fucking cool. How like, your auntie and uncle just put you on a will because they don't have any kids, so they'll give it to us, to their nieces and nephews. And I was very happy they did. And I said I promised myself that when I do get that money, whenever I get it, that I'm gonna help my family, help my mom and dad. Because if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't get that inheritance. So why not waste some of it on them? Oh, yo, Mike, what's up, bro? I'm over here yapping, man. Yeah, man, all's good. All good there too. Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you and the wife's doing good. Hope work is good. I've been busy as shit. I've been busy doing a whole pot of stuff, but a good busy. Weird busy, good busy, weird type of past few days, but I can handle it. Yeah. Me too, man. I don't really give a shit about that. I got my own money, my own life, my own job, and I'm very grateful for what God provides me with. So I'm not waiting for some will to make me rich, or will to like whatever. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. All right, Lisa, you said will it show if a man or a woman? All right, let me check. And Mike, I got your donation too. You can ask your question after Lisa. Well, the only card I have here is a man. Thanks, Matt, bro. I appreciate that. I knew I was in somebody's will. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. So, Lisa, I got a male here, an older man. Could be like a grandpa, or it could be like a father. So, I would say it's an older guy with like white hair, and he could be like separated in a marriage. He could have got a divorce, and he could have just be like he's a nice guy, but like somebody who like was very timid at the same way, and he has his own life, his own ideas. So if you know your grandfather or your father, if they whichever one of them had like white hair, I would say it was an older gentleman with white hair. Could be a guy with a beard, could not be. But I would say like the guy I got here is a man that has white hair, white beard, somebody who like is very kind and compassionate, means well, and would leave somebody in a will. But this person could have had a bad marriage, or could have been separated, or could have had like, a lot of problems in their relationship. And the only thing they can bring joy to is like maybe, if you're a granddaughter or a daughter of somebody, that fits this description, I would say it's definitely a man, not a woman. Mike, you said work's really good, busy, blessed. That's what I want to hear, bro. See how life changes? I remember you were worried about, doing certain things and how work was and whether or not it's going to work out. And look, see, good things happen to good people, bro. You just got to believe in yourself, believe in God, and believe that you guys can do it. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Well, Lisa, you got to ask yourself that question. Where's my father? Where's my grandfather? Are they alive? Are they dead? Do they have a house? Would they leave it to me? If they left it to me, what's the deal? Like, how can I find out? Or like, you gotta ask yourself those questions. You see what I mean? So you gotta figure that out. If you don't know who it could be, well, guess what? Who's that? You can't make this shit up. Look at the card that I got, the Hierophant. There you go. You're getting the same cards I'm getting. I'm psychic on Tuesdays. I try to tell people that already. There you go. Can't make this shit up. That was the last card that I drew, was the Hierophant. There you go. Now it's up to you to figure out because you just got confirmation for everything. So now you got to figure out who it is, dad or grandfather. Remember, you have two grandfathers, right? And you have a father. So it's got to be one or the other. Or it could be a man that you had sex with and he said, Lisa was so good, I'm going to leave her in my will. So if you was banging a rich guy and he croaked, he could have put you in the will. I'm just teasing. You're old. We're all getting old. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, Mike, my brother. What question do you have, bro? Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. You can ask your question. Da-da-da. I wanted to get a reading for Sarah. She's been going through a rough time the past week with the loss and the family and taking it hard. Just wanted to see if you have anything. Okay, Barbie. Good seeing you, sweetheart. Take care. Get your beauty rest. All right, Mike. I'll check. I agree, Marley. I agree. Good night, Barbie. Okay, Matt. Take care, bro. Thanks for coming by and leaving me in your will. I appreciate it. Well, sorry for your loss, Mike. But with Sarah, a lot of losses lately. Every day there's a loss for somebody. It's sad, but one thing I can guarantee that when people or pets or whoever goes into spirit, they're in a much peaceful place and they get to make it through another stage of their life where they have to adapt to their new spiritual life. So if that's the case, then I would say automatically that they're already in a good space and just acknowledge them or just acknowledge them. Yeah, yeah, I know. Was it somebody that she worked with? Yeah. I feel like, oh no, uh Teresa, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's gonna be okay. Yeah, she was very close with him, yeah. I see this person is very mature. I feel like her brother's a very mature person, a very mature individual, very bold, had a great personality, dominant personality. This person was very kind and generous, you know, and worked very hard. That's what I'm getting, or had a very good job, or very skillful at what they did. Prayers to your son, Teresa. Hope he gets better. Because the person I get here, this man that I see, he's a person who is like, whatever they want, they go get it. Like they're a go getter. Like they're very much a good person, and I'm sure they're going to be a great loss to a lot of people. And I also feel like deep down inside that this guy, he had anxiety. He had some anxieties about life and about money and about like being stable and being a better person, of being good financially, wanting to get better. I feel like he always had the courage to make things better, and he's going to be greatly missed as a good worker, a good person. But yeah, I see that because he's telling me that he was very sad before he passed away. He had a lot of mental anxieties, a lot of anxiety, period. He wasn't feeling like he had enough money. He felt like every action he took had a reaction, him trying to just make shit happen. I feel like he was trying to get his life in a better place, but it wasn't enough time. I feel like he got taken too early, pretty much. But he also was very, distracted, confused. He says his head was all over the place. You know, he was trying to get his life together. Yeah, he had a big heart. Yeah, I can see that. This guy, he's a good guy, man. I don't see like anything. He doesn't really like show me any bad vibes, and I feel like he's with if his dad if his dad is in spirit or if his dad is in spirit, I would say he's with his dad because I see him with the older man, but I think the guy's too old to be his dad. But it might be his grandfather that he's with, and his grandfather or father, and or maybe both of them are in heaven with him, but or in spirit. I mean, but I feel like his dad was almost like the same thing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because I'm getting another man right next to him, like literally. And this man was almost like the same way. This man had his dad also was somebody who was a leader, was very mature, somebody who like had a lot of power, someone who was just like, I see this person like looking like a boss, like he was somebody. If he wasn't like that when he died, he probably was like that before at one point in time. But he's definitely with his dad. I see him with another man. Yeah. Good people, man. His dad and him. I don't get nothing bad on these spirit. The two spirit I see, the dad and the brother, they're very, very they're together, and he's got his arm around him like this, and they're telling me that they're okay. Good people, man. It's almost like I feel like the dad I feel like the dad also is I want he wants to encourage Sarah to to just tell Sarah if she's listening, just tell Sarah that both of them want Sarah to be like them, you know? Fight for what's right, do what's right, help each other, help her family, help people in need, like how people helped her. Reciprocate what they reciprocated to them. Do what they did and pray and ask them for help. Tell Sarah, look, dad, my brother, please help me. Please be there for me. Please help me in every which way you can. And they will help her. They will help both of you. So please don't forget to do that because they're willing to help. Because I see like a big hand. I don't know if her brother or her dad had a big ass hand, Like if he had like a firm grip when he shook your hand, I see like a big hand like this, bigger than mine. I don't have big hands, but I see like a big hand. That can also mean like they're willing to give a helping hand. So please tell Sarah my condolences, and please tell her to please acknowledge both her dad and her brother, and they will help her. They're telling me that they want her to be, not to worry, not to like down about it, but just be more aware that they're in spirit for her now. And the more people that pass away in our lives, the more powerful we get. I really want people to understand that whole concept. The more people that die that you know and you love, that you know that will take care of you and did take care of you, they will do the same in spirit more, because they have no other thing to do but to help you. And they're more than worthy to help you. They're more than happy to help you. So try and tell Sarah to try and use this death as, use this death as a way of saying, okay, I don't have you physically, but I have you spiritually. And spiritual power is more powerful than any power in the world. Because who do we pray to every day? Who do we pray to? Who do we say God? God is a spirit. What do we become when we die? A spirit. So why not pray to God and to everybody that you love and care about in spirit? And that's why I feel more powerful now than I ever have, because of that. A lot of people just talk about God, but there's more to that. There's more to God. Gives us the free will to deal with the spirit that he has in his realm. God can't keep on doing everything. He's going to assign everybody to you. So that's my opinion, and that's my way of life. And ever since more and more of my family died, I feel like, well, that's a question that the problem is he takes the good ones because the good ones deserve to be in heaven. He ain't going to take the bad ones because the devil wants those bad ones to be here. That's how you got to look at it. But you got to realize that he takes the good ones to help the good people here. He may take you physically, but he won't take you spiritually. You're going to still be there spiritually to help others. That's why we pray to him every day. I know people grudge God for that, but there's nothing that you can do. When a person's time is up, their time is up. Death has no age. The only thing you're guaranteed in life is death. You can't escape it. It will happen one day. Whether or not it happens today, tomorrow, when you're 16, 20, 90, 100, it doesn't fucking matter. What matters is when you're gone, you're not really gone. You're more powerful when you're a spirit, and you're more powerful to help the people. The good ones will help the good ones. Well, taxes is inevitable, but death is definitely guaranteed. As soon as you pop out of that coochie and you're born, when that doctor delivers you and puts you in the hands of the mother, you're officially on the death row. And that's how it is. It's life. But God only takes the good ones because the good ones are needed to help the people here. But please remember these words, man. I try to make this stick to everybody's brain as much as I can. Trust me, I don't like when people die either, especially the good ones. So many times we say, oh, look, this person died. What a good person. Why didn't they take that bastard over there? That's a piece of shit. God ain't going to take those pieces of shit nowhere. He don't want damn things. He don't want badass people. The devil's dealing with them. If you know you're going to hell, the God ain't going to take you. The devil's going to take you. The devil's going to say, I need some more fucking assholes in my chamber. All right, you've done a lot of dumb shit. Come on. We need to be spiritually bad. We need to go haunt some mofos. All right, you can die now, you mofo. Come here. Come in this black hole full of fire. Trust me, that's how it works, in my opinion. And this is the life that we live. So please, everybody, remember that everyone in spirit that you love is you can call upon them to help you. And if you believe that they're really helping you, and you get signs and you get all these feelings, you'll understand what I mean eventually. Because I found that the more people died that I knew, the more powerful I got, and I wondered why. Because I didn't really put a lot of work into it, and I realized I didn't have to. Because the more spiritual power you gain from your army of people that you love, the more powerful you become. It's simple. And you can use that spiritual power to help your life every day. I tell God, please don't let me die no time soon because I got to help all these fucking people. I got to help my mom and dad. I got to help everybody. He don't need me in the spirit world no right now. I told him when I'm ready, I'll tell you. And he might be like, yeah. Keep thinking that, bro. But then again, he might say, you're right, Mark. I need you to deal with these fucking idiots. Or he's like, Mark, I need you here on earth to be an example. No problem, Mike, man. I'm glad you're busy though. I'm glad work is good. But as you know, one thing's good, another thing's bad, It's just that life can't be perfect, but I want you to understand that that's how it works. To me, I feel like when somebody dies, they're ready for you, ready to help you in spirit. Marley, what you laughing at? What the fuck's going on here? Mm-hmm. All right, Teresa, take care, sweetheart. Prayers to your son. Hopefully he gets better. My camera just went off. Fucking cat. I knew it was this little fucker. Look at the cat on the driveway camera. Look at him. He's right next to my sister's car. The camera picked him up. I was wondering what the hell my camera went off for. It was a damn cat. That's Flipper. That's Flipper, my kitty. Not my kitty cat, but my neighbor's cat. We call him Flipper. I was saying to you, what the hell is the camera going off for? It's a cat. You're lucky my dog ain't outside. He's pretty fast. But we call him Flipper because when me and my nephew first met the cat, he was like flipping upside down. He would flip like this. He'll keep flipping. Like when we pet him, he'll get all like, happy and stuff. And he'll flip one side, then he'll flip the other side. Then we'll pet him, and then he'll flip, and he'll curl, and then he'll jump up and run away, and then he'll come back, then he'll roll it on the ground and flip around. So we called him Flipper. My nephew called him Flipper, not me. But that's his name now. We call him Flipper. He's my neighbor's cat. He comes around here and aggravates everybody. He's cool. He's a cute cat. Okay, Maria, you do that. Bestest to you and good night. Don't worry, be happy. Stop worrying about that D. I'm only teasing. Let me see if I got a picture of Flipper in here. I think I do. I know I had a picture of him in here. He's so cute. I took a picture of him one day. I don't know if he's here or not. I might have took it off my phone. I started talking about the cat. My dog's listening to me. He's like, you better not have that damn cat on your phone. Let me see if I can find this damn cat on my phone. I know I took a picture of him the other day, but I think I took it off. I don't see him. I'm going through all my photos and I don't really see. I don't see the cat anywhere. Oh well. If I see him again, I'll take a picture of him. I'll take a picture of his ass and I'll show you guys how cute he is. My little pain in the ass. Nope. I'm going through all my photos. There's a lot of photos on here, but none of that damn cat. Surprised I took it off here because I really wanted to see. I keep things like that. Oh well. I don't see it here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll show him to you one day. You saw him on the video anyway. I sent a painted card to my aunt. She sent it back. Tanya, that's all right. If you really like doing it, go for it. You know? Don't worry about it. It's all good. Like I said before, you know, some people are just going to be the way they are and you can't change them. You can't force nobody to love you. You can't force nobody to do anything, really. People are going to do whatever they want. And sometimes you might not ever deal with that person again. It's the way it is. I know it hurts and I know it's fucked up, but what can you do? Yeah, there you go. See? Go for it. Why not? Life's too short. All these people. I'll tell you guys a story. What happened? You know me. I got my stories. So on Friday or Saturday, I think. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah. I think Saturday night or Saturday afternoon. A young boy, 16 years old, died on a motorcycle, and his last name is the same name as mine. So people thought that this boy was my son. And my neighbor asked me, he says, "Hey, I can't remember if you have a son or not, but are you related to the boy that passed away?" I said, "No, no." I said, "Is this person is the dad? I know the dad, but he's not related to me. No, he's got the same name, but it doesn't mean you're related." Um, so he asked me today, he pulled me over in the car, yo, Mark, was that your son that passed away? I said, "No, man, there's no relation, but I know the father must be devastated. That's his only child." And he's about my age. So this guy, he's a friend of mine. I've known him for a while. He had a 16-year-old son. He was riding his bike and got into an accident and passed away on Saturday. And that was their only child. So I saw the picture of the boy yesterday. Sad. Apparently, he was a good kid too. I didn't know. Nobody said anything bad about him. But I said that the other day too. I couldn't imagine that shit happening to anybody. You know. But my condolences goes out to him and his family. But once again, like I said, now that he's in spirit, he can help his mother and father in different ways. And I know it's not the same. And I know you rather have the person physically, yes, but you have no choice but to deal with it like that now. And if you really believe that, then you'll receive that. And that's, a fact. You'll see. When they're in your house, they'll move shit. You'll hear shit. Same thing with me. Today, the last 3 days, I've been hearing things move around here. I can like hear it go boom, boom. Like my keys fell. My keys fell off the thing here, and there's a little black feather that's in my on my floor right now. A little feather that came in here some way somehow. I don't know how I got here. So that alone freaks me out. How the hell did a feather get in here? A small, it's like grayish looking. I should pick it up and show you guys. I don't even know how the hell this thing got here, but I left it alone. I didn't want to touch it because it freaked me out. How did that get here? This little ass feather like that. Look, it's a little grayish, light gray feather. I don't even have no light gray ass birds this small around here. And I thought this was a piece of like lint from like the dryer. That's what I thought it was when I saw it. And then I looked close. I said, "This is a fucking feather." And I said, "How the hell did this feather get in here? How?" And I'm like, "How would this little ass feather get in here?" And it's been in here for like, I don't know, 2 days because I thought it was a piece of lint and I just left it alone. I just say, I'll clean it up later. and then it started moving around. I was like, what the fuck is that? See that? You can't make this shit up. I haven't touched it for 2 days. And now I just touched it because I just remembered it. Because when I look back, I said, oh yeah, I remember the feather. Yep. Somebody's trying to send me a message, which is good. So Tanya, you're saying Phil didn't like movies? Or he liked it but didn't really want to watch them or whatever? I gotta understand what you just said. Or Phil liked movies but you didn't. Or you just didn't care. I don't watch movies that much. If I do, it has to be like some type of action shit. But I have watched a few movies. I usually watch movies around Christmas time because I'm doing nothing around that time, and there's no like, I watch sports and shit, and then I'll just watch a movie or something. But I don't really watch movies like that. I'm not really a movie freak. I'm a sports freak. Oh, yeah, speaking of sports, let me see what if these idiots won. I totally forgot about that too. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Of course, the Red Sox lost. These idiots. They won like 10, 11 games in a row, and now they've lost like a couple games. Well, they can't win all the time, right? But yeah, we're still third, so that's cool. And we got a winning record, which is good. We lost to the Phillies, who are pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, at least we got a winning record. That's good. Yay. Yeah, I can't stand the Yankees. Fuck them. Yeah, the Red Sox lost 4-1, and the game before that, I think they lost 6-2 or something like, or 6-1. I think we lost the last three games, I believe, the Red Sox, but they won like 10 or 11 in a row or some shit like that. I was watching it for a while, and then when I did watch, they lost, and I was like, oh, good lord. I was like, wow. What's the matter, Diamond? You okay, baby? What's wrong, Bobo? Huh? What's the matter? You okay? What's the matter? There's no water in there. You're not gonna drink any more damn water. You don't need no more water. If you would drink, if there was a fucking waterfall, you would drink the whole waterfall till there's no more water left. You don't need no more damn water. No, you just did a big ass burp. That should tell you something. Yeah, go. Where you going? Don't lay down again. Go to your bed. I know. She's at the bowl twice now trying to get water. Let me give her some water. Hold on. Come here. You want some water, stupid? Come here. You aggravate me. You know that? Well, you're gonna give you a little bit more. That's it. Then we're gonna go pee-pees. Yeah, yes, I know. Kisses for you too. She just gave me a kiss for giving her water. I just gave her a little bit. I don't like to give her too much water. I know. There's nothing left in there. You drink it all, dummy. Like, how many times you gonna do that? Yes, please go to your bed. Thank God. You're so annoying. We're gonna go pee-pees after I get off. So you can hang out there for a little while. Everybody gets to see the pain in the ass you are. Now she's licking her bed. This dog's on crack. Look at her hand. It's like this. She's such a Does she have a favorite food? Yep. She loves chicken. She loves chicken. If I give her like chicken and rice or chicken and macaroni or something like that, like leftovers, she'll go crazy. And ham. She loves ham too. But I try not to give her too much pork or ham or anything like that. But if I cut up like today, I for lunch I made a ham and cheese omelet, and I had to chop up the ham and put it in the fryer pan. And she smelt it and got up and came to the kitchen to get some. And I gave her like a few pieces. I didn't give her too much. But she loves chicken. Like when I have leftover chicken, she'll eat it. Like today, I had pizza for dinner and chicken wings. And I'll give her some of the chicken skin, right? Oh shit, hold on a sec. All right. Yeah, so I used to give her I gave her like the pizza crust and she loves it. Like I'll only give her the pizza crust if it's soft. So the pizza I got today, it's got like the soft crust. So I'll give her like about a little piece the size of my finger. And I'll take the sauce off of it. She likes like bread and like little things like pizza and things like that. She loves French fries. Yesterday when I had chicken fries and a corn muffin for my dinner, um, she ate French fries. I gave her like a couple French fries and she ate the French fries. Yeah, she gets treated very good. I like to check up on her all the time. I like to make sure she's okay. She's had a rough she's had a rough couple first years of her life living outside, getting abused by my ex brother-in-law, being treated like a piece of shit. And then when he left 2 years ago, she's been a different dog. But she's been living with me for 4 years now. In September, it'll be 4 years she's been living with me. So the last 4 years, she's been great. She's been, a lot peaceful and a lot happier. But ever since my sister's ex-husband, my ex-brother-in-law left 2 years ago, she's been a completely different dog. Like when he left, she didn't even feel sad or anything. She got better. She felt way better. We all did actually, because the negative energy left the house. So she's a totally different dog now. She's probably been the happiest she's ever been. But she's a little too like needy and too like she's like a shadow. She can't live without me. She has to be around me 24/7. Everywhere I go, she goes. And if I leave like earlier, I bring my food home after I came home from my mom's, and I said, let me go real quick on my motorcycle to go get some milk because I needed milk for my coffee tomorrow. And I said, let me go get some milk and get whatever else I need. So I bring her inside because it was like 8 something, so I didn't want to like wait too long. So then I bring her inside. I said, I'm coming right back. I was gone for literally 10 minutes. And when I parked the bike and I came towards the door, her tail was going a mile a minute, like, yay, Marky's back. I'm like, I just left 10 minutes ago. What are you getting all excited for? So she's like, and she's waiting at the door for me too. She's like, I'm waiting for Mark. Mark said he's coming right back. You better come back. So she was literally waiting for 10 minutes because I went to the grocery store and came back. Yep, that's exactly what happened, Fiona. Everybody noticed it because this dog never used to be very, like, calm and loving and caring. She was never like that. I'm telling you, when that guy left this house, there's everybody changed. Even the house itself has changed. Like nothing goes wrong. There's nothing going wrong. Everything's working, everything's fine. Nothing bad happens. But when he was here, all sorts of shit happened. There was always a fucking problem. But now it's like we're blessed without him. It's weird how it works, but it definitely happens that way. It's crazy to think about it, but it's just the way it is. It's unfortunate that one person can do so much bad shit. Yeah, Mike, sure. You could be my last question of the night, and then I'm gonna go. It's already midnight here, so there's a damn fly around here, and he's going absolutely berserk in here. I don't know where the hell this fly came from. He must have came in through the door when I came in, because I ain't seen this fucker all this time, and he's going crazy. He's actually like banging into the door because he wants to get out. This fly is going absolutely nuts. Let me see if I can get this fucker out of here because he's driving me nuts. Fucker. There you go. I took you out of your flight misery. Should have never came in here. You're not welcome. If you're an insect, you're gonna die in here because I don't want insects in here. It's okay, Diamond. I can't handle flies buzzing around me like that. That shit's annoying. What is it? What is it, Fiona? The only thing I know about flies is flies hang around shit. That's why I don't want them around me because I ain't shit. Every time a fly bothers one of the people that I'm around, I'm like, you know what flies are, right? Flies hang around shit. They're like, fuck you, I'm not shit. So when a fly comes around me, he said, remember what you said? Flies hang around shit, look, they're around you. I said, it's probably because I smell like it right now. I hate you. I scared Diamond. Mike, I got your donation. Thanks, bro. You can go ahead and ask Evil was present. Yeah, that could be it. There's a lot of that around. Evil's always trying to get me. But either way, it's gone now. It's also the weather too. The weather's been like really weird here, raining off, on and off. The weather today, the weather was windy, rainy, sunny, back to wind. Then the wind and rain came at the same time. It's like, what the hell, man? Hey, Sarah. Yeah, Dan. That's what they say. But, you know. So you said, me and my brother used to talk about spiritual experience that most people don't believe. I wanted you to ask my brother, so are they real? Well, let me see. I can see him laughing, first of all. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but he says they're real but not real, but he says that they are real, but he says that he hasn't experienced that, in his spiritual time so far. But he said that there is a specific time or a specific area that those things that you talked about happens. But he's also laughing at the same time. It's like he says that they're real, but he hasn't experienced them so far. So maybe he will, but he says that they're real, but not like for him to expose or to talk about if it is or not. But he is laughing, so it's kind of like as if to say that it'll be difficult to understand. So if it's something that people are have difficulties in understanding, he thinks that people will never know the truth. But he says that like he's saying that it's like a certain time period that these things happen. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what he said to me. That's what he's saying. So pretty much whatever it is real, but it's like he hasn't experienced it yet. Yeah, he's laughing. That's the first thing he did was laugh. He tilted his head back and laughed. So if you said that they come to you in certain times of the night, that's pretty much what he's saying. He's like, there's a certain time frame for these things to happen. Listen, a lot of people have, yeah, like he just said to me. He said that everyone has different spiritual like activities happen to them. Everybody has a different story because everybody's different. A lot of people see fairies, a lot of people can see aliens, a lot of people can see spirit, a lot of people can see different types of creatures and things like that. It's all real, but we're not gonna nobody can actually, and not everyone can see it. Even like a regular psychic can only do so much. They can read cards and hear or talk to spirits, but some people can see them, some people can't. Some certain people, say that they have encounters with aliens. Some people, you know, yeah, yeah, I know. That shit's real. It's all real. But only certain people will know those things. Only certain people will have encounters of that. I'll tell you guys a brief story, and people will believe it, and some people won't. Right? Yeah, I am sure you did, and you're not crazy because people haven't. And I'll tell you a story about that. You know, the thing, there was a woman that she's still my friend till today, but she went through a bad time, and she told me that she needed my help to connect to a different realm. And I was like, what the fuck's this woman talking about? So I'm thinking she's gonna want me to tap into some alien shit. And I believe everything is true out there somewhere, you know? The world is such a big place. So it's never impossible to have something happen somewhere in the world, right? Um, so this woman said, Mark, I know you can see spirits, but I really want you to see if you see like this alien creature that has been appearing to me. I want you to tell me what's going on. If you don't want to do it, I totally understand. Can you please just see if you can see this? And I saw like a dragon looking creature, right? And it was the same dragon that's in the tarot that's on the shield of the emperor. If you look at the emperor card, right, he holds a shield. It's not every tarot card, but there is a dragon figure on the emperor card. Actually, let me see if I can find it. And there's dragon stuff everywhere, right? Dragons are apparently real, right? Or people know they're real, and some people say they are, some people say they're not. To me, I believe everything that they said that was there is eventually there. See, even on the Empress card, there's a dragon on her shield. See that dragon? That creature existed, right? That's why it's on the tarot. And that same dragon is right here on the Emperor card on the shield. So the dragon that I saw was that one. And I never realized there was that until I actually saw the card one day. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's the same dragon that I saw in that reading. And the dragon never said anything, it never spoke, it just appeared. And it was like brown. It wasn't yellow like this, it was brown. And it was like, it was very slick. And it looked very, very uh, real, in the spiritual form that I saw. And I only did that once for this person, and she just wanted me to confirm what she was seeing. And she never said one word. She just told me, "What creature do you see?" And I said, "I see like a dragon, and it's got like wings and shit, and it's brown." She goes, "Yeah, that's the exact same one." And then she showed me a picture of what she drew, and I said, "Well, I never seen that before." And then when I was using the tarot right after that, I said, oh fuck, this is the dragon that I see on the Emperor card. It's on the Emperor and the Empress. So they don't have those creatures on there making up sorts of creatures if it's not real. It's just like mermaids, it's just like Bigfoot, Sasquatch. I believe in all those things. I believe they once existed in the world at one point in time. And I believe that people have encounters with these creatures. And I believe that people can see aliens. I believe that aliens come to people. I believe that certain people can talk to spirit, see spirit. I believe that spirit can fuck with you and move shit around and make you scared and haunt you and can really attack you and fuck you up. I believe in all those things because I've heard people say those things and I know it's real. I know it's true. But like I said, that's not for me to experience. Some people are different than me. Some people can't do what I do and see what I see and hear what I see, smell what I smell. And some people can. Some people can do a lot more. Everybody's going to have those experiences. Well, that's good, Sarah. I'm glad that you had good encounters, but you wouldn't have bad encounters unless you're doing bad shit, you know. Yeah, I know things that people that happen like that, Lucky. I know people who witnessed that shit. You're welcome, sir. And my condolences to you. But just remember that they only want the best for you now and they will help you. Just talk to your brother and your dad as much as you can and whoever else in spirit that's with you. And that's why your life is better now. I know it's fucked up when we lose somebody, but you got to remember you're not losing them forever. You actually have them in a more spiritual power now. So that's even sometimes better than a physical presence because that person gets to be relieved of whatever they were relieved from and they get to help you more, which relieves them and makes them happy. They're more than happy to help you, especially if you had a good relationship with them. So focus on that and you'll be fine. I've had a lot of weird spiritual things happen to me. Probably people would never even believe it, but I don't really care what they believe or not because we all have different spiritual things that happen to us. We all have different spiritual moments. Everybody's going to be different. Some people have can see things through a dream. I have spiritual gifts, but not dream gifts. I could tell you that right now. My dreams are fucking shit. They don't tell me anything. It's all a bunch of bullshit that makes no sense. So it's not that. So you know, otherwise that I pretty much keep pretty much just pray, know that God's got my back, and I ain't gotta worry about no attacks or no enemies or anything like that happening. Because if I believe that I'm okay, then I will be. Well, the thing is, people can be attacked by demons, and it's because that person is obviously not a believer of God, or they just have to have that experience. Some people can deal with that experience and then become they need to have that experience to become a believer. Because who's the first person you're going to turn to when that happens? That's the simple answer. When everything goes to shit, who do you turn to when there's nobody else? Sometimes that gets put on you to be a believer. So that's my belief, like I said. That's right, Dan. Good answer. I can always count on Dan for the best possible answer with sarcasm. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's already past midnight. I need to go and get my ass to bed. Diamond's making me jealous over there, sprawled out. I got to wake her up in a few minutes. I'm going to go. I need to go online and check my email and some other shit, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I have nothing on tomorrow, thank God. I'm finally have nothing I have to wake up and do tomorrow. I had all this bullshit to do the past 2 days. Now I can finally sleep in, hopefully, and I can actually, relax. And just wake up tomorrow and just do whatever I feel is right. Because when I plan, God laughs. I planned my whole day out today and nothing went the way it's supposed to. So I was like, oh, well, it's the retrograde. Fuck it. What can I do? No. Please don't ask Lucky anything else. Because all she's going to do is blabber mouth and blah, blah, blah. You encourage her to tell all these things. Keep her quiet. She's a pain in the ass. Actually, never mind. I take that back. Fiona, keep her occupied as much as you can so that way she doesn't aggravate me. Thanks, Fiona. Oh, shit. Never mind. Keep her company. Keep her company. Good job, Fiona. You might go live with the Sharks. Oh, cool. Sounds like fun. There you go. Sounds good to me. I can't include you in my prayers. I pray all the time. I had the priest pray for you. What more you want? I ain't praying for your ass no more. Hell no. Your birthday is finished now. Your birthday is gone. It's over. You gotta wait till next year. Oh God. Tanya's always up to some shit. The creepy candle is on. Why you guys gotta act like this? Leave that thing alone. Put it away. Oh, hell no. Fiona's gonna miss you. Everybody in here will miss you. They'll be like, hey, Marky, where's Lucky? I said, well, she said she's got a new job. Thank God. I hope you get your job soon. And I hope Maria gets so much D that she gets knocked out and can't even type on the computer when she comes in. So that way you both leave me alone for like 2-3 weeks so I can have a break. and my cards can, have a break, and my brain and everything else. And even the chat room can have a break from both my pain in the asses. And then guess what? When your pain in the asses are not here, I'm gonna have new pain in the ass. Probably, Tanya. It probably is the retrograde. The retrograde's fucked everything up today. The retrograde's been doing a number on a lot of things. Nothing that's really affect me, in any type of way that I'm mad or something. But, it's frustrating to deal with. All right, guys, I'm over here yawning. I need to go get my ass to sleep. I need a good sleep tonight. I got clean sheets too. Oh, good Lord. All right, guys, good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. I should be on here. It's supposed to rain tomorrow here, so they say. So if it's raining during the morning, I might come on and have a coffee and talk some shit to everybody. You have a light bulb that has been flickering lately, it's probably the light bulb's on its way out. Get an LED light bulb, you'll be fine. I'm an electrician on Tuesdays. So yeah, that's what sometimes happens. The light bulb's like on its way out. It's not spirit, they ain't worrying about you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. That's enough shit talking for today. Bye.